Good morning, everybody. Thank you all for joining me this Sunday morning. Hopefully we'll have been able to see a couple of you guys before you see this video because it is posted after the main service. But for those of you who are not coming, it's okay. I understand why. It's still it's safe to be cautious right now. And I just want to let you know that we do miss you guys and we look forward to seeing you back in church, hopefully here pretty soon so that we can fellowship together in person. That being said, I do have a couple of announcements for you guys. This coming Wednesday, that's the Wednesday after this video has been posted, we're going to be having a pool party over at Pastor Allen and Miss Marsh's house, and we're going to be just kind of doing that to get back into the swing of hopefully getting back together on Wednesday nights. And so I need you guys to text me or shoot me a text or something to let me know that you guys are coming so that I can get an official head count of who all is going to be there so we know how much food to prepare and what all to bring and all that good stuff. And so if you're interested in doing that or you know somebody who might be interested, then go ahead and let me know. Hopefully I will have gotten into contact with most of you. If I have not gotten into contact with you, then I either do not have your contact information or it slipped my mind, which if that's the case, I am sorry. Hopefully I will be remembered to get into contact with you the next time. But that kind of leads me into my next thing, what I already kind of hinted at a little bit, and that is that the Wednesday after the pool party, we are hopefully going to be meeting back up for Wednesday nights and having our Bible studies in person. And so kind of what I'm looking forward to hopefully doing is maybe changing up the area that we do them in every now and then. So maybe one day we could do it up here at the church, and then one day we could do it somewhere at someone's house or at a park or somewhere, just to kind of change up what all the scenery that we're doing everything in. And so if you are interested in that and you still are not yet in contact with one of our small group leaders or me in a group discussion for Wednesday nights, then go ahead and again message me or one of the small group leaders or Pastor Allen, and we will get you all the information that you need to know. Kind of going into what we're going to be talking about today is a little ironic because you're having to watch this on a screen right now. But we're going to be talking about overcoming addictive habits, and specifically we're going to be talking about just getting off of your screens. And like I said, I know it's a little ironic that we're talking about that and you're having to watch me on your screens right now. But after this, we'll get away from the screens is what we're going to do. And so what we're going to be talking about is just not spending as much time on like your phones or on your games or computer or social media, TV, all these different things, and just spending more time kind of interacting with the people around us, and about not using screen time as a way to escape what's going on around us, but rather instead interacting with what is going on around us and hopefully finding some enjoyment with it as we go. And so I know that a lot of us use kind of our screen time as an escape from stressful things that are going on in our day-to-day lives. You know, last week I had y'all talk about the various, like the worst day that you thought you had that week and kind of the different things that you had. And I'd imagine that some of you might have said, you know, oh, I got on Minecraft after this because Minecraft maybe helps you, you know, to calm down. You get on there, you build something, or you blow something up in creative mode, just various things that you can do. And so, and although that's not in itself a bad thing, what becomes bad about it is just how much time that we're on the screen, and then also what we're doing in place of the screen, and letting kind of that screen time take over when we were supposed to be doing other things that we're responsible for. And so we're going to be talking about different things kind of like that today. And I'll be the first to admit that I'm guilty of spending a little bit too much time on screen to myself. I have an Xbox, so I like to play video games that I have often. You know, whenever there's downtime, I'll get on there and play for a little bit. And then, you know, I have a phone, so I'll check social media and see what people are posting, or, you know, just get on there to maybe have a few laughs or whatever it is. And then usually at the end of the day, I like to watch a movie just to kind of relax and wind down. And that's kind of where the screen time starts to add up, because on average, most people spend about 8 hours a day staring at a screen in total. And so, you may spend 3 hours looking at your phone, scrolling through social media. Maybe you have a different game on there that you play. And then you'll spend a couple hours playing on a game or playing on, your TV, watching a show, watching a movie, binge watching things on Netflix or Disney Plus or whatever it may be. And that's kind of where the issue comes in. Because the issue isn't that we do these things. They're not all inherently bad things by themselves. What ends up making them kind of a problem is whenever we do it for too much time, when we get on social media too many times a day. You make a post and maybe you're trying to see what everybody's reaction is going to be to the post, and so you keep checking back in on it like every 5 minutes. That can become an addictive habit, and it's something that we all need to work on not doing anymore. And it's also important to kind of do this while you are as young as you are, because the habits that you set for yourself now are more likely to carry over into when you're an adult. So if you're spending a lot of screen time right now when you're younger, then when you're older and you're an adult and you're out there in society, you're going to be more tempted to spend a lot of time on your games or watching a show, and you might not be as well functioning in society. And so it's important that we make healthy habits for ourselves and just getting ready for future endeavors that we may be experiencing. And that being said, you might be wondering, well, what can I do in place of screen time, especially right now with COVID-19 going on? There's no amusement parks open. Some of you probably can't even get to the lake or a park to hang out because you're under strict guidelines not to. And you're wondering, what can I do? There's nothing going on, so screen time it is. Playing my video game for hours, that's not bad. And I would encourage you guys to, instead of doing that, maybe spend time with the people around you that are there. And you might be thinking, oh no, I gotta spend time with my brother or my sister or whatever that may be. And I would say yes, that this can actually be a great source of both entertainment and an escape kind of from things that might be going on. Is you break out that old Monopoly game that's getting dust that's in the closet and stuff, and learning how to play it. It's like how Uno, everybody keeps telling me there's all these new rules that we never knew about. And but maybe you could rediscover something about Monopoly you never knew, where it's like, oh, you're not allowed to own this and this together or something. And then let me know about it so that I can blow everyone else's mind whenever I'm trying to play Monopoly. But spending time playing board games, or you could try and pick up a different language maybe, learn sign language or Spanish, or maybe there's another language that you always wanted to learn. This would be a great time to get into that and to learn about something new. Or maybe you could read a book if maybe you're like, I used to love reading and now I don't read anymore. I know that's personally happened with me a lot, where I'll get into a book and then I'll take a break for like a day or so, and then before I realize it, it's 2 weeks before the last time I've read, and then I'll get back into the book and read for maybe a week, and then again it's the same thing where I'm just like, I'm bored. And I know what you also might be thinking is that going into this, it's going to be very tempting to get back onto your device. You'll pick up your book or you'll get into the game, and maybe stress or tension will start building up, and you're like, I just want to go play Minecraft or whatever it may be. And so you're going to feel tempted. And 1 Corinthians 10:13 kind of tells us a little something about temptation. And it says, no temptation has overtaken you that is not common to man. God is faithful, and he will not let you be tempted beyond your ability. But with the temptation, he will also provide the way of escape, that you may be able to endure it. So kind of what this verse is saying is that through whatever may be going on, that God is going to provide you with a way out. And so in those moments when you're feeling stressed, or maybe you're not stressed and you're just like, hey, I've already played my game for a couple hours, but nothing else to do, so I'm going to go get back on it. Well, maybe take that time instead to just think about a different way that you could do that, so that you're not tempted to go get back on that game or your screen or your phone, whatever it may be that you're spending a lot of time on. Instead, think of different ways and look for the way out that God is providing for you to not get back on that device and to be looking up, YouTube videos or different things like that. And so if you have any questions, want to know about different ways that you can be kind of staying off your device, contact me. I would love to let you guys know. And I know, again, I'm telling you to use your devices to contact me, but beyond that, we can come up with different ways past that, different things you can do together. Hopefully, I can tell you a couple of fun ways to play tag if you want to know about that. And you might be thinking, oh, I'm too old for tag, but there's some fun ways to do it. And so if y'all have any questions, please do let me know. And don't forget that next Wednesday we are going to be meeting at Pastor Allen's house. So again, let me know about that so that I can get an official head count and get all the meal ready and stuff. So I will see you guys next Sunday or this Wednesday.